In a surprising development that has reverberated across the entertainment industry,
cap.
there are swirling rumors suggesting that Marjorie Harvey, the elegant spouse of Steve Harvey, may be engaged in a sensational affair with none other than Steve's personal bodyguard, William Big Boom.
No, man, don't tell me that Steve's son, that's his son. Steve got some real entanglements going on over there, but what the hell? What is up, gang? What is up? This right here is a suggested video, so about Steve and Marjorie. You know, I don't really get into all the messy shit, but we're gonna react to the joint and see what's popping, man. So we're gonna get right into it, bro. No time wasted, but before we get into it, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, get this video likes up, get them likes up, man, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. But let's get right to the video, bro. See what they talking about on here, bro. Well,
in everything that she's taught.
Just show you how close we were. Okay. 3 days before she got married to Steve Harvey, we talked. And she told me.
Really, nigga?
I ain't gonna even say nothing.
Somehow. What did you just say? No.
She said, Jimmy, she said, Jimmy, you know what, Steve, he's so much like my dad.
In a recent and unexpected...
Damn, hold on, did y'all hear dude say? Dude said that Marjorie told him that Steve is just so much like my dad. Like, so she called him an old nigga.
She said, Jimmy, you know what, Steve, he's so much like my dad.
In a recent and unexpected twist, the elegant spouse of renowned TV figure Steve Harvey is now entangled in a tumultuous family dispute that has the potential to fracture their formerly harmonious blended family. Just as the situation appeared to reach its lowest point, Marjorie is facing fresh challenges with her ex-husband's revealing book about her checkered past, a publication that has ignited considerable controversy and garnered additional detractors.
Going across the internet is untrue. You know, I'm Laura's dad.
Damn, so that's Lori's dad? Wait, I thought Steve was her dad. Hold up.
Going across the internet is untrue. You know, I'm Laura's dad.
However, the current...
No. They chopped this shit up to make it sound like that he said he was Laura's dad. Gotta be, bro.
Current storm has taken a new turn as Marjorie now contends with allegations of infidelity, a revelation that has sent shockwaves rippling through the entertainment realm. Although she was in the process of establishing her own reputation, Marjorie's trajectory was halted by some eyebrow-raising secrets and a controversial history. During her initial marriage, Marjorie, then a mere 18 years old, crossed paths with an individual 14 years her senior.
Period. That's what he
called you a punk ass.
Yeah, that's what he told Jason.
I mean, you do look better than him.
I think so too.
Damn.
However, there's a twist to the story. This man named Jim was already in a marriage.
Tasha is messy, man. She's so messy, man. Oh, look.
Period. That's what he
called you a punk ass.
Yeah, that's what he told Jason.
I mean, you do look better than him.
Damn, boy.
However...
She's so messy, bro. Damn.
However, there's a twist to the story. This man named Jim was already in a marriage, and Marjorie remained oblivious to the fact that Jim had a wife in the wings as their illicit affair ignited.
Blew the can off of everything.
What do you mean you just two and two together? You start putting two and two together?
Driven by her emotions and impulsiveness, Marjorie took a drastic step. She discontinued her use of birth control pills and intentionally became pregnant. Her intention was to compel Jim to leave his existing wife, and indeed, Jim eventually chose to do so. Subsequently, the couple embarked on a marriage journey after a 3-year courtship. However, their marital bliss endured for only about 7 years, with nearly 3 years spent as husband and wife. While their relationship experienced its share of highs and lows, the unexpected twist came when her ex-husband faced a future conviction, catching everyone off guard.
Marjorie's background was linked to you.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I guess...
You didn't know I was her first husband?
I did not know.
Okay.
It was Mary Harvey that put us on game.
Subsequently, both Marjorie and the alleged drug kingpin Jim L. Townsend
I think the Mary Harvey, that's Steve's first wife, I think. I don't know. I think so, though.
And found themselves under the scrutiny of the FBI and DEA. Jim, who was already facing charges related to attempting to purchase 40 kilograms of a controlled substance, received information from higher authorities that Marjorie was also a subject of suspicion. In response, he made a deal with the DEA, opting to accept the consequences himself. Despite initially receiving a life sentence, he ended up serving only 26 years in prison. This was due to a pardon granted.
You know, he from my city, right? So, you know, he's some kin to Ronnie Woods, the Woods brothers, man. There was some big time drug kingpins back in the day here in Memphis, man. And, you know, I been knew about, you know, Steve's wife being with one of the Woods brothers back in the day, you know, but I didn't know that, you know, she was still in love with the man and no shit like that. But he real hood niggas, like, you know, I don't know, man. We're gonna just keep watching, bro.
Granted by then President Barack Obama. Without the pardon, he would have faced a lifetime behind bars. Examining Steve's eventful journey, he entered matrimony with his initial wife Marcy back in 1980. Subsequently, their family welcomed twin daughters, Carly and Brandy.
Wait a minute. So, dude got out of jail with a pardon from Barack Obama?
Life sentence, he ended up serving only 26 years in prison. This was due to a pardon granted by then President Barack Obama. What? Without the pardon, he would have faced a lifetime behind bars.
You know, they was good friends. Steve and Steve's wife and Barack Obama and them was good friends. And that, damn, you think she went behind Steve back and talked to Obama like, I got a friend, could you give him a pardon because he really didn't do it? Man, look. Whoa, big time drug kingpin get a pardon? And he was guilty. He was real guilty. Damn.
Examining Steve's eventful journey, he entered matrimony with his initial wife Marcy back in 1980. Subsequently, their family welcomed twin daughters, Carly and Brandy, a couple of years later. During this period, Steve faced challenges in establishing his identity and worked as an insurance salesman. However, a foray into stand-up comedy proved fortuitous as he clinched a $1.50 first-place prize. This victory prompted Steve to leave his insurance job and embark on a comedic path. Regrettably, Steve and Marsha's relationship encountered turbulence, culminating in their divorce in 1994. Reportedly, Steve's involvement with his second wife, Mary Shackelford, allegedly commenced while his divorce from his first wife, Marsha, was still underway. As time progressed, the fissures within their relationship became apparent, leading Mary to a growing realization that Steve's character might not align with her initial perceptions. Whispers of his alleged infidelity circulated, fostering a cloud of uncertainty.
Yeah, so he was looking for a trophy wife.
Allegedly commenced while his divorce from his first wife, Marsha, was still underway. As
Peep
time
it though.
progressed, the fissures within their relationship became apparent, leading Mary to a growing realization that Steve's character might not align with her initial perceptions.
Steve's character did not align with her initial perceptions, which means she didn't look the part, right? Damn.
Whispers of his alleged infidelity circulated, fostering a cloud of uncertainty. Despite these circumstances, Mary chose to confront the situation head-on, leveling accusations of unfaithfulness, along with claims of both physical and psychological mistreatment against Steve. Meanwhile, Marjorie and Steve crossed paths for the first time in 1990 during one of Steve's performances at a bar in Memphis, Tennessee. Their connection deepened over time, culminating in their marriage in 2007. The glamorous couple shared their journey, yet eventually parted ways after a few weeks of being together. According to Marjorie, I knew he was the one shortly after I started dating him, but then he just left, disappeared. Steve explained that during that period, he was grappling with financial challenges and was wholeheartedly dedicated to his career. He said, before a man can be of use to a woman, he's got to know who he is, what he does, and how much he's going to make. A decade later, in 2005, he and
And you know, it's sad when you listen to this and you know what type of dude that Steve tried to portray himself as, right? Like he tried to tell all the men or all the women that they shouldn't accept a man that would do anything less, right? Making it seem like he this stand-up ass dude. But in reality, bro, you just as scummy as the rest of us out here, so-called scummy, right? So how can you tell somebody one thing, bro, and you did so much shady stuff to your first wife and your second wife, bro? Like, bro, you like straight up and left her and went to Marjorie because she didn't look good on your arm, bro. It's like crazy that you would leave the woman that was with you when you didn't have nothing, bro. That's crazy.
Marjorie found their path crossing again, and the timing seemed serendipitous. Steve's previous marriage to Mary Shackelford had recently concluded, coinciding with the completion of filming for his comedy series, The Steve Harvey Show. Steve's prior decision to distance himself from Marjorie during their initial dating phase was influenced by the complexities of his then marriage. In the midst of all the tumultuous events involving Jim, Marjorie, the fashion-forward
Yeah. He from Memphis right there. And that's her baby daddy. That's her baby daddy, man.
personality, transitioned into a new chapter of her life with another partner. This time, it was Jim's cousin, Darnell Woods, who captured her heart.
The Woods family, they was something serious back in the day, man. They even tried, do something positive, and they had a record label called Out the Woods Records. And man, they had a couple of artists on there, man. I can't remember their names, but yeah, bro, they was trying to do some things. And they were doing some good things in the city too. They was kingpins, but they was giving back to the city, no cap. Real talk.
Their union brought forth a daughter named Lori, further intertwining their lives. The revelation.
And these Memphis people, bro, if you from Memphis, man, if you ain't on no pimping, everybody know that the Memphis really is an acronym. Making easy money, pimping in style or is serious. Like they serious about that down here. Like everybody down here think they're a pimp, except me. I don't think I'm no pimp, but but we all had that pimp vernacular about ourselves when we talk, when we speak, you know what I'm saying? Like, like if you look at a video of somebody from Memphis, you be like, yeah, man, third, man, la da 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 da. That's just how we talk, especially when we get around other people that's from the hood, So yeah, when you dealing with the women like that too down here, most of them, if they really from the city, they like that. Hey, look, bruh, you can't even knock it, bro. Don't hate the player, you gotta hate the game. That Steve got himself caught up in that shit. I ain't mad at him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad. I don't feel bad for Steve. I don't feel bad for Jordan B. Harvey. I mean, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan. I don't even feel bad for him, bro, because, like, bro, you can't fuck with Memphis people. You can't fuck with Memphis women and not be on no game. Why you think she's still in love with her baby daddy? Because they one and the same, bro. Like, he the only one that can put game on her that she ain't put on him already. You feel? That's the Memphis shit, man.
And that Darnell also had ties to the substance trade, being Townsend's cousin, left many in astonishment. However, legal consequences caught up with Darnell, leading to his incarceration. Marjorie's journey continued as she once more navigated the path of divorce, finalizing the process in 2001.
I don't know Darnell. If he walked up right now and smacked me, I wouldn't know him. I would know him now because I've seen pictures of him on the internet and all like that. But
in a surprising development that has reverberated across the entertainment industry, there are swirling rumors suggesting that Marjorie Harvey, the elegant spouse of Steve Harvey, may be engaged in a sensational affair with none other than Steve's personal bodyguard, William Big Boom.
No, man, don't tell me that Steve's son, that's his son. Steve got some real entanglements going on over there, but what the hell?
Freeman. In case you're not familiar with him, an inquiry conducted by Radar Online has unveiled unsettling facts about Freeman's background. It has come to light that Freeman, who serves as Harvey's trusted aide, has a troubling history as a former pimp and openly acknowledges mistreating women.
It deals with little situations like this, and I thought I'd ask them to come out and help me.
As stated in his personal website biography, Freeman openly acknowledges that he once engaged in exploiting women to satisfy his desire for power and self-assurance during his days as a pimp. He asserts that he has since
Then the man was a pimp. Bro, why would you hire a pimp to be your goddamn bodyguard, bro? You dropping that game on her, bro? And she used to be in her. I just told y'all, right, that people from Memphis think they pimps. Like they have a pimp demeanor about themselves, right? Real Memphis motherfucker got pimp demeanors about themselves. And she saw that boy was on that pimp shit. She went. She for the streets, Steve. Boy, she got you looking like a real sucker out here, dog.
Transformed his life, presenting himself as a respected speaker, author, and celebrity bodyguard. Freeman's biography underscores his proficiency in delivering either overt or discreet protective services to prominent clients based on the level of threat or potential risk.
Yes, with Morgan. It was just so many men.
Darnell,
It was so many men. Like, I'm just like, damn, Marjorie.
Internet users have been closely observing both Marjorie's
lot of
historical and current circumstances, sharing their opinions and sentiments. One of them wrote, "There was always something about her that I never liked. It's just that feeling that you get when you know someone has bad vibes. And I know I never met the woman, but them gut instincts never lie." Another added, "This just goes to show you another woman doesn't..."
You can like look at people, bro, like real talk. You can look at people and tell they're not a match. They don't match each other. You know, Steve knew she was way out of his league, bro. You know what I'm saying? Steve ain't, I mean, he's a Earth, Wind, and Fire fan, bro. Hood guys ain't Earth, Wind, and Fire fans, bro. Like, they know of Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm talking about, like, people that grew up in them times. Like, my dad was a hood nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So, his taste in music was different. He didn't listen to no Earth, Wind, and Fire, but he listened to something we call down here, we call it pimping. Pimping, I told you, man. Like, they have a pimp vernacular about themselves. Memphis people have a pimp vernacular about themselves, and I listen to the same old school type of music, bro. But Earth, Wind, and Fire ain't one of them. Not saying that Earth, Wind, and Fire is trash, but it just don't match the type of shit you want to say to a woman. We listen to the shit that professors love to a woman, or that can easily subdue. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, bro. But, man, yeah. I don't feel bad for Steve, though, man. For real. No out-of-town nigga should fuck with no real Memphis chick. I'll talk about real Memphis. No. Nah, it don't work like that. You know what, bro? It's crazy because I really feel like Steve did all this shit for the trajectory of his career. Like, you know, when them folks told him that his second wife didn't look the part, you know, he instantly dropped her. Maybe, who knows, though? Maybe he went to her and he was like, look, babe, how do you say this to your wife anyway? But I'm going to just say it how I think that he might have said, listen, babe, you know, you want to be successful. You want me to be successful, right? I want to be successful. I want you to be successful with me. But with this TV show and me going out to these public places, the last few times we went, it did bad for my number. And it wasn't necessarily because of me. You know, they were saying it was because of you. Now, I didn't say that. They said that. And not saying that you were bad looking. You look beautiful to me, babe. But right now, this is about us setting ourselves and our children up for the future. And I can't do that unless I make this sacrifice. Not saying I want to divorce you or I don't want to be with you. But we have to make it appear as if we did. And she probably was like, nah, I ain't going for that shit. No, because I ain't gonna even lie, man. Steve's ex-wife looked problematic. She looked problematic. So Steve was like, fuck it then. You know, I'm just gonna get the fuck away from you. But I'm not finna sacrifice my career for you. I'm not finna do that. Either you with me or you ain't. The show must go on. I feel like it went something like that. And to say that she deserves something or Steve left her in a financial bind or whatever, man, you know, that may be. But the thing of it is what if he did give her that chance to, you know, accept it? Am I telling women to accept that shit? No, I ain't saying that. But this is the entertainment industry. And the entertainment industry works one way. The entertainer and the entertainer's family has to look good. For real. And I ain't gonna even lie, this is not to talk down on the lady. The lady kind of looked like she kind of on something. She look a little sprung out when you look at those pictures. You can go back to the video and look yourself. But that's just me. That's my opinion. Not talking bad about the lady or anything like that. But I'm saying, what if? I think Steve know that Marjorie is for the streets. I think they got an open relationship. I think the fact that Steve was telling all these women how they should accept their men and how their men should be and all these different things was all for the look. Cause ain't no way us as a people believe that Steve is the nigga that he talks about because he left his wife, first wife. That's the most fucked up one right there. Now I feel for her. I don't feel for the second one as much as I feel for the first one. But you know, he left the first wife up and left her hanging and dry. You know what I'm saying? Hung her out to dry. then turned around and went with another one, and then left her out hanging dry. Took his career, you know, and put it in front of her. You know, ain't no way you could look at him and say he's just stand-up ass guy or no shit like that. Man, look, bro. He's not this dude that he's making himself out to be. We know this nigga ain't perfect. He a human. Come on, bro. Just got a lot of money. And I feel like that, you know, if the universe feel like his second wife is owed something, then this situation that him and Marjorie got going is going to play out, and she's going to leave him or he's going to divorce her, and that lady, the second wife, is going to come for some money. Period. You know, that's just how I look at it.
Recent source disclosed to Radar Online that tensions simmer beneath the surface in the Harvey household, attributing it to Marjorie's persistent focus on arranging a prosperous marriage for Lori and actively promoting her in the public eye, seemingly
Marry?
sidelining...
Hold on, what? Who she was finna marry? Because she dipped on the Michael B. Jordan dude.
her other children. This dynamic has fueled conjectures, suggesting Marjorie's motivations might extend to financial gain. One person
And then look who mama that is. I mean, that's Lori Harvey's mama. Lori Harvey's mama. Come on, man. Who you think who talking her into playing these niggas like this? Come on, bro.
It's too late for her to tell her daughter about giving yourself away. Money should never be a factor for love. Another person added, Marjorie doesn't even have a relationship with her daughter Morgan anymore because her husband isn't rich and famous. Presently, Marjorie is relishing the fulfillment of her desires, transitioning from the spouse of a notorious drug dealer to gracing the Grammys red carpet and attending various NGOs' opening ceremonies. Marjorie has undoubtedly realized
Marjorie just had a claim to fame, and she just claimed it. You can't even be mad at her, man. It's the game, bro. It's the game.
Her aspirations, emerging with a seemingly transparent reputation. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.
Crazy, bro. Well, y'all, I don't really know what else to say about this shit. That shit, that wild, fam. That shit wild. But I will say this right here, man. Steve is not that dude, bro. Like, Steve, you out here looking like, whatever plan you had, bro, is backfiring on your ass, and you out here looking like a real simp. A real simp, my boy. On some real shit, bro. Like, you can't simp like that, fam. And you simping hard. You simping hard. Got somebody publicly playing you like this, bro. Like, this shit ain't good, fam. So, man, look, y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit, bro. But this is your boy, Bo. I'm done. Oh, also, make sure y'all like the video, man. And subscribe if you haven't already. But I'm out of this thing. And it's your boy, Bo, telling you to stay up, stay down, and most importantly, dog, stay real.